We're going to talk a little bit about transformations and how to represent that in function notation. Now you have an idea of how to write a function as g of x, f of x, whatnot. And once you have that, now you can apply transformations in the following way. So for example, if we want a horizontal shift, you're going to write f of x plus 2. Now this is left, right? If I go plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, it's all going to go to the left by those constant amounts. If I want to go to the right, if I want to go vertically up, I'm going to add plus 2, but I'm going to do it on the outside of the function. So in the previous slide, we saw f of x minus 3 that shifted the whole function down. F of x plus 2 shifts it up. We've also got horizontal to the right. That's going to be a minus, but within the parentheses. So x minus 2 is shifting it 2 to the right. X minus 3 shifting it 3 to the right. And of course, likewise, we have vertical down where we have the full function minus a value at the end outside of those parentheses. We can also apply a horizontal stretch, which is going to be less likely or less needed, I should say, on the digital SAT by putting in that nice fraction value next to the x. This is how you would do a vertical stretch, a nice value on the outside of the function greater than 1. And then for a horizontal compression, now we have a value greater than 1 next to that x. For a vertical compression, we're going to have a fraction outside of the function. Last but not least, we got our ways to do our reflections. That would be a negative on the inside. That's across the y-axis. A reflection across the x-axis would be a negative on the outside of that function. So for this question, it says the function is defined by f of x equals x minus 6, x minus 2, x plus 6 in the xy plane. And then it says g of x is the result of translating the graph 4 units up. What is the value of g of 0? So again, we're going to use the translation plus the evaluation on Desmos to get this nicely. So first, let's type in f of x. We got x minus 6, x minus 2, and x plus 6. So there's f of x. Then it says g of x is equal to f of x, right? When it says g of x is equal to y and then y is equal to f of x up 4, it's just g of x is equal to f of x up by 4. And again, as I mentioned, translating up by 4, a vertical shift up is going to be a plus 4 on the end. And then we can verify on the graph, did this appropriately translate this up? It's a little hard to see on the graph, but you can see, right, that point is at 135.2, this point is at 139.2. So it looks like we did that correctly. Now we're going to say, what is g of 0? Again, nice and easy. We just literally type that in. 76 is the winner. That's how you do it.